Our video today is sponsored to you by Body Butterfly.
Silos and grain elevators loom over the flat prairies of the Archer Daniel Midlands processing facility in Cedar Rapids, Ohio. Every day, hundreds of trucks are hauled corn from Heartland Farms to the facility where the crop is broken down into starches and liquids before trains and huge tanks ship it out to the rest of the world. Today on the Marketing Soup, we will be taking you through one of our most amazing case studies in one of the most forgotten industries out there, corn. Now, sit back, suit up, and let's talk about how corn syrup took over America. The plant opened more than 50 years ago, assembled with modular panels to enable flexibility, cost savings, and growth. At the time, Archer Daniel Midlands, ADM, expected expansion as one of the plant's main functions was making high fructose corn syrup, a revolutionary product at the time. But today, the sweet days of corn syrup like those produced by ADM may be under siege. High fructose corn syrup usage in the US has declined over the last 2 decades, while table sugar made from cane or beet has been on the rise. In the last few months, political figures ranging from Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the Trump administration nominee for Secretary of Health and Human Services, have advocated against the obesity issues connected to high fructose corn syrup. Another politician, Republican Representative Ann Paula, introduced a bill to ban the ingredient altogether last summer. But while the criticism of high fructose corn syrup is mainly about nutrition, its emergence and staying power have hinged on government subsidies, tariffs, and political favors connected to corporate generosity. Sugar is an economic issue too, one that experts say benefits a few powerful entities while the rest of the country bears the cost.
Tired of dry, irritated skin, suffering from eczema, or other sensitive skin conditions? Introducing Body Butterfly, vitamin-enriched sensitive skin raw shea butter made with pure unprocessed raw shea butter. Body Butterfly is free from harsh chemicals and perfect for even the most delicate skin. Experience intense moisturization, relief from dry and itch, improve skin tone and texture, reduce inflammation, and gentle on eczema and other sensitive skin conditions. Hypoallergenic and safe for the whole family, including infants and toddlers. Find Body Butterfly online at Walmart or Amazon. Body Butterfly. Nourish your skin naturally.
Dwayne Andrews, the controversial former CEO of ADM, wielded immense political influence to shape the U.S. sugar market in his favor. Despite facing price-fixing allegations, he built strong relationships with politicians like Reagan and Dow. Andrews championed the rise of high fructose corn syrup, a cheaper sweetener than sugar. However, when sugar prices plummeted, high fructose corn syrup became less competitive. To remedy this, Andrews leveraged his political connections. He pushed for government support for both corn farmers, his supplier, and sugar farmers, his competitors. This resulted in policies that subsidized corn production. This kept the cost of corn and thus high fructose corn syrup low, and imposed tariffs on imported sugar. This made domestic sugar more attractive to food companies even at higher prices. These policies effectively created a two-tiered sugar market: expensive domestic sugar and cheaper subsidized high fructose corn syrup. This allowed ADM and other food processors to profit significantly while benefiting from government support for both their inputs and their competition. High fructose corn syrup became the choice sugar for ice cream, baked goods, cereal, and jelly. Then the biggest sugar user of all flipped to high fructose corn syrup on January 28, 1980. The Coca-Cola company revealed that beet sugar and cane sugars were being phased out. Coke said it would allow bottlers to use high fructose corn syrup for up to 50% of its sugars. In 1983, Pepsi replicated Coke by switching its recipe to 50-50. The next year, both companies switched to 100% high fructose corn syrup, funny enough, on the same day. In 1985, when Coca-Cola introduced its infamous new Coke, fanatic drinkers led by a man named Gay Mullins staged protests and filed class action lawsuits in a successful bid to get the company to switch back to its classic recipes. But when Coca-Cola capitalized, Mullins wasn't satisfied. He also tried convincing the beverage maker to remove all high fructose corn syrup to return to the 100% table sugar recipe of our youth. Wallace didn't stand a chance against the Corn King, and Coke and Pepsi use high fructose corn syrup today. And the price of sugar is still inflated by tariff, price floors, and trade agreements. Last month in Washington, D.C., a group of U.S. senators led a hearing on the negative health effects of processed foods and sugar. Senator Bernie Sanders called out Congress and the FDA for allowing large corporations to make huge profits by enticing children and adults to consume ultra-processed food and beverages loaded up with sugar, salt, and saturated fats. The remarks came 2 months after Robert F. Kennedy Jr. described high fructose corn syrup as a formula for making you obese and diabetic. Some researchers have found high fructose corn syrup contributes to more obesity than other sweeteners and may expedite the growth of cancer cells, while others suggest its impact is no more severe than table sugar. Either way, consumers and some food and beverage companies have taken notice, as table sugar use has risen slightly, while high fructose corn syrup has declined by 25% since 2000. Obesity rates have climbed despite the drop of high fructose corn syrup use. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has promoted speculation that high fructose corn syrup could be targeted for health concerns, but long-held economic strategies are a barrier. Corn syrup processors, along with sugar farmers, still benefit from tariffs, a favorite trade mechanism of the Trump administration. The subsidies for corn go towards a far larger sector, and the Corn Refiners Association told the marketing suit they're refining corn into products like high fructose corn syrup supports rural economics, diversifies demand options for American farmers, and gives consumer options that help grow the agriculture bioeconomy. But corn production is dominated by the large farming operations, and just 4% of corn gets purchased for high fructose corn syrup. These studies and figures have done nothing to change the country's policy towards sugar and high fructose corn syrup. And neither will recent scrutiny from lawmakers, says Bruce Babcock, a professor of policy at the University of California, Riverside, who studies agriculture and agricultural policies for decades. This story highlights the complex interplay between politics and economics and public health. It raises the question, who truly benefits from these intricate systems of subsidies and tariffs, and at what cost? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more from the Marketing Suit. Thanks for watching.